One group was determined to block the path of the other and hold their ground. The other group was determined to pass by, and neither group was willing to compromise.
Calgary Police Chief Mark Neufeld addressing officers' actions taken during Saturday's rally, saying tensions were escalating to the point of threatening public and police safety.
Officers reported seeing several altercations between the two groups and had to take quick action to prevent escalation, which, without their intervention, was, in their view, inevitable.
Police attempted to divert the larger protest off 17th Avenue, but it failed when the group, for the first time, refused to follow orders and pushed past police. A standoff then occurred between the anti-COVID mandate protesters and counter-protesters. Chief Neufeld says the stalemate increased public safety risk and needed to be resolved.
Trained and experienced incident commanders who have the benefit of aerial views of everything that's going on in the area, including the entire crowd, as well as information from officers on the ground, decided that the most reasonable course of action was to open a pathway around the smaller protest group.
Mayor Jyoti Gandek also speaking out against the protest, calling for police to enforce bylaws to put an end to the weekly demonstrations.
There's a festival going on at Central Memorial Park. There are vendors selling merchandise and food. There are people playing music, and it's like any other festival, so why doesn't it have a permit?
A special meeting of council is scheduled for Tuesday afternoon to discuss the response to the Beltline protests. Meanwhile, the Calgary Chamber of Commerce is also calling for an end to the weekly disturbances. The chamber arguing they drive consumers away and severely disrupt businesses' ability to return to normal operations, adding while protesters have the democratic right to voice concerns, the ability to live and work freely and safely within our communities is also a right to which we are entitled. In Calgary, Jeff Slack, City News.